China took the opportunity, the space, to ramp up systems that we'd been worried about for quite a long time, and that we had only seen applied to the Uyghur Muslim population, right, in Xinjiang. Tibetans hadn't seen it yet. Uyghurs had already had what I call the police state app, which I think Human Rights Watch of others has researched on. Essentially, rather than having to surveil just from the network, like the mobile carrier, you just put an app on someone's phone. Like many people experience with their employers in the US, where they can kind of see everything you're doing, the state now required physical app presence on your phone, right?
Interesting.
And so it's just an extension of something that had been tested on the Uyghurs and then expanded.
Yeah, which gets to, I think one of the core questions I have as I examine what the CCP is doing internally to its own people, and certainly the horrors that we're seeing in the Xinjiang Autonomous Region, is whether this is just a mechanism for internal control and total party control, or to what extent they are perfecting a model that could be exported to other countries. And I'd be curious to invite your thoughts on that. I don't know who to start with, but
you have a case that you brought up earlier, but I'll briefly say that in our work at Guardian Project, where we're working communities in Latin America, Central Asia, and Africa, all of the new infrastructure is Huawei and other Chinese 4G upgrades. Increasingly, new phones on the market are Chinese phones that don't have the Google Play infrastructure, software on them. And so that goes along very evenly with the timeline for an increased capability of internet shutdowns and restrictions in these places.